morning, or good afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. Hi. Is it Shannon? No, Ruby, go lie down. How are you guys? Abs? Well, we're going to start with you, are we? I guess before we do anything, Ruby wants to say hi. So, hi, Ruby. Say hi. Hi, Tristan's Kitchen. How are you? I am doing 4 dozen cupcakes. I've made them. They're sitting on a counter, and I've got to start decorating them. Hi, Tristan. Yeah, Ruby already came over the moment I got here. You know what she's like. It's her tradition now, I think, or her habit. She likes to come over. Tristan, where are you? There you go. Tristan's the moderator today. Today we're decorating 4 dozen cupcakes. How did the ears and noses go? Well, I haven't done anything else with them. They're sitting in the cupboard because I don't need them until the 22nd. Well, I'll be doing them about a few days in advance. But thanks for following me there. My moderators, perhaps they can help me say thank you when people follow me or share my post. What does the moderator do? Well, they answer questions when they know the answer. They try and make sure everybody's getting along nicely. Hi, Kim. You know, just generally kind of have a look and see what's going on, keeping everybody on the straight and narrow. Oh, there's Becky and Sylvia. Lexi, is that? It's funny, sometimes okay, Ruby, off you go. Sometimes the type, oh, fire already, thank you. Sometimes the type on this, the comments is really, really, really tiny, and other times it's normal. I've got 4 dozen cupcakes to make. I've made the cupcakes, they're all vanilla. I have to decorate them. They want 3 dozen flowers and 1 dozen sort of starting Valentines, but not 2 Valentines. Yes, you stop people who are being rude. We hope that doesn't happen. Mostly I ignore people who are being rude because they just stop. How did the cat cake turn out? Well, it was funny. It turned out really well, and somebody bought it, and then they texted me and they said that who they gave it to, because it was going to go to a shelter, but they said where it was, where I couldn't get there. Anyway, they texted me and they said that they loved the little mouse. I didn't know it looked like a mouse, but in retrospect, when I looked at it, it kind of did look like a mouse. Thanks, Tristan. Bruno, hi. All right, so I'm just going to quickly wash my hands now. I've had Ruby in my arms, and then we'll get started. Okay. Chloe, we have a couple of moderators. Thank you. How's the buttercream on my phone? It's okay. Hey Tristan, are you going to try, or do you already know how to break an egg with one hand? Did you see that last video I posted? 'Cause that's the cool way to do it. So I was waiting a little bit for these. If you have a look at this, you can see this one. This is in the back left-hand corner of my oven. It's hotter back there than the rest of the oven. That's why when you're baking, you should turn your pans around halfway through cooking time. couple of these out. I wonder if it's better if I put out the put this out and decorate them on top of here. Then I don't have to push you back so far. And you can see what I'm doing. That might work a little bit better. Hey, lovely, back at you. All right. Get the little bag. Oh, apron's hanging me. That's right, Beaker. All right, I need piping bags, and a pair of scissors, how does this have buttercream on it already? I haven't even done anything, I've already got buttercream on it. All right, so this is my favorite tip for doing the hydrangeas. It's a 2D. I had a special request that they wanted a bunch of these sort. So cut that off, throw it far away. And well, thank you. Yeah, just like my phone. My kitchen's full of buttercream. Now, this particular one, let's get this out the way for a second. I'll show you what we're going to do. Some of you will have seen this. A little bit of saran wrap. Hey, Nana. Hi. Yes, I told you I'd be on here. I hope you're happier now. Are you happier now? I had somebody who was a little bit sad, so now let's hope we can make them all happy. Everybody happy today. So this is that Leah? Hi. Guest Sophia. Thanks for sharing, guys. This is the buttercream from the marshmallow. Guess I could have used that. Let's save it. Oh, and you loved it? Cool. I'm glad you liked it. So I'm going to put a little bit of this blue in here because I don't want it quite that blue. Let's see if I can mix this up without shooting it across my kitchen. Now this is one of those flowers that I don't need the buttercream to be, if you get Nana on the For You plate. Oh, thank you. That's great. That's a good idea. This is one of those flowers that I don't mix the icing really thoroughly because I like the variation in the flower when I do it. So I just kind of mix it up. You see there's a little bit of dark, a little bit of white, a little bit of that. Oops, there's some more. I don't know, I think I'm going to have a new name. I'm going to have to be called Messy Marvin or something because I'm shooting this stuff everywhere. I don't know what's going on with me. There we go. I like doing these hydrangeas because they're really fast to do and they're really easy. It doesn't take much effort. So I'm just gonna, just move it around a bit on this board, but flatten it out a little bit. Then I'm gonna take some green. Hi, Queen. Queen of what? Queen of baking, queen of decorating, queen of mess. That would be a good one. Definitely queen of mess. I'm going to put a little bit of green in the center. Buttercream is a bit hard from the other day. That's why I've mixed it in with the blue and the white. Just mix it in a little bit, get a little bit of green. Like so. Then we're going to make a sausage roll. Is baking your job or my hobby? No, it's just my hobby. I don't have a job anymore. I'm retired, or at least I'm supposed to be. Although I'm doing so much baking, I don't know. Queen of everything. Yeah, well, definitely queen of mess. Roll it into a sausage. Cut off the end. Throw that far away into the garbage. And I'm going to take this bag like that. Sammy, hi. Just burnt potato, both. I'm going to make a little green icing before I start the flowers. Wait a minute, I'm going to move this while I'm making the icing. It's a bit in the way to make the icing, and it's a bit in the way. Hi, Victoria. To see you guys. Leah. I need a bowl. And some buttercream. I'm going to microwave it for a second. Have to bring it up to temperature. Thank you for making my day. I love you too. Well, this is an easy way to make your day because it doesn't take any effort and we're all here together. This might take a while today, though. I've got a lot to do. Hi, Carrie. You know what's really cool for me is that seeing you guys that come back all the time, I really start to feel like I know you. It's kind of funny, eh? Put a bit of this green in. It's like I've made a whole pile of new friends. How long am I baking for? Probably a couple hours. I don't know, hour and a half. See how fast I can get going with it. This is the same color I shot across. Hi, from Glasgow. I shot across the kitchen the other day. I think I want 2 shades of green. Might be nice to have 2 shades. I have that shade. And maybe just a little bit of another one, because I want to use this green up. Norway. Oh, thank you, Jacob. South Africa? Wow. Have we had anybody from South Africa on my lives recently? Or ever? I don't know. Put that green up from the other day, and we'll put a little bit of this green in there. And we'll make this one a bit darker. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a slightly different texture than the other one. Colorado. Oh, I see, a little island off the coast of England, a little further from London. Cool. Anyway, the reason that there's this texture is slightly different. Let's see if I can put them side by side and see if you can spot it on here. not just the color, but you see the one on the right is really smooth and creamy, and the one on the left is a bit granular. So that's because, no, there's no powdered sugar in my recipes. It's all regular sugar. That's because this is a bit cold. So I'm going to go nuke it a little bit for a second. If you're baking, when you microwave it, you just want it to get that little bit of liquid in there, not too liquidy. And now you can see it's nice and smooth, it's not granular like before. So we've got the two greens, which will look prettier. Okay, let's put them in a bag. Yes, Italian meringue, thank you for that. 2 greens. And I want 2 leaves. So I'm going to use the best buttercream to ice a 2-year cake. I always love the Italian meringue. It's my favorite. I'm sticking to it. I did Swiss meringue last week, and while Swiss meringue is lovely, I still prefer making Italian meringue. I like the method. So this is a Wilton Coupler, and I really like these because they're called quick release, and you can just snap these on. So I can snap them on and off. It's easier to change them. But they're no better than just the regular couplers. They do exactly the same thing. Hi guys. Can you say hey? Who's that? Sephora? I can't see what that is. It's on my way. I think it said Sephora. If it wasn't Sephora, tell me how to say your name and I'll say it again. Yes, they're nice. It's a lot easier than standing and twisting them and twisting them. When you buy them, they also come with these because it's got a closed lid, so you can close it and you can store them that way, which is really great. New to cake decorating by my family. It's still difficult. It's always difficult. It's just practice. So I'm using this one for the leaf. It's, what is this? I always forget. 352. This is. So I'm doing a 352. We're going to put the 2 greens in that. Drop it in the glass to make it easier to put your buttercream in. Don't overfill your glass or your bag. These are things I say in every single one of my lives. If you overfill your bag, it just becomes too difficult to control when you're trying to decorate. We'll do another one. My buttercream recipe is on my feed there somewhere. If not, it's on my Tasty Entertaining blog. It's quite loose. This one could do with tightening up a little bit, which it will when it gets a little cooler. Here we are. Okay. Why did you put the other icing in plastic? I did that because it's going to be a two-toned or maybe even sort of three-toned flower, and the green leaves are going to be one color. It's one way to do it. There's other ways to do it, but that's one way. So let's decorate. Let's decorate. So when I do this, the one thing that I always tell everybody, is there a recipe on there for mug cakes? There's not. I don't have a recipe on there for mug cakes yet, but I will do one. So the one thing about decorating is you need to learn to decorate with one hand. This hand should only be a guiding hand. So I put the bag, I like a nice big bag, this one is a 16-inch, and I put it between my thumb and my forefinger. I just wrap it underneath my finger, and then I twist the bag so that I can't have any icing coming at the back end. Scared to make Italian meringue? It looks difficult. It's not really difficult. You have to just be careful when you're boiling the sugar water because it can be really hot. You don't want to get it on yourself. But once you get the technique down, I do it in my sleep. So this method, this little flower, I'm just going to twist it. Now, not right away, but in a few pipes, you'll see more than one color come out of here. I'll show you when it gets there. Oh, there we're starting. See, you're starting to see the green come out. And you've got to keep pressure on that bag. So I just keep going around in a circle. This is one of my most requested flowers. I think both because they like the look of it and it's got nice volume of frosting to it. I have enough moderators today, but come on early with the next time I'm on, and we'll see what we can do. Thank you for offering. Okay, here is, now this is the bird's beak. Like I keep it sideways like a bird, little bird would be, and I just pump it a little bit. I like to put 2 or 3 leaves on it because I think it looks prettier. And then I like using these sprinkles. I've got a thing about these little sprinkles that I think they're particularly good on the hydrangea. And I try and drop them in where I think the center of the little flower is. So that's what that little flower looks like. Yeah, I can do a mug cake tutorial at some point. Okay, so that's the hydrangea. So I'm moving it to the fridge. And we're going to do a few of those. Yours don't rise? Oh, the mug cakes don't rise? We'll find you a recipe that does. Oh! Oh! Nothing like a sneeze in the middle of it. So you see, one-handed, as long as the cupcake stays put, and you keep tension on the bag. Round and around. Where she stops, nobody knows. Just like that. It's your favorite TikToker? I love you too. It's nice to be somebody's favorite. These remind me of spring. Aren't they pretty? Are Are you a C? Because I fell in love with you. I'm not quite sure what that means, but you want a cupcake so badly. All right, a little green. I'll do a little leaf. Put some more of these on. Yes, they're pretty. I think they're pretty too, I have to say. Even though I made them, I do think they're pretty. They're one of my favorites. Have the best day ever. Thank you. You too. Look at you guys. You know so much about me now. I love that. Everybody can just answer for me. That's 3. Can I have one? Yeah, here you go. Do you do orders? I do orders. Not very often, but I do. But obviously only local. Well, maybe that's not obvious, but I don't ship them. I mainly give them away, or this is an order. I have probably a few orders a week, but all the rest of it is just on here. Keep missing your lives. You got one today. Hey, you're always busy. I'm well. How old am I? 49? Yeah, right. In some months. A little more than that. What's my local area? New Westminster, Vancouver, Canada. I can tell you that my daughter, I don't look over 29 yet, right? My youngest daughter is 47. So I'm not 49. Oh, pretty little things. What shades of blue and green? Is that shades of blue and green? Yes, that's why I mixed the two together. Maybe you weren't here for that part. But I put a little bit of green in the center of the piping bag. Just because kids at the age of 2. Yes, that's me. Kids at the age of 2. Just because I think hydrangeas are always a little bit different in the center. Great big piles of... Thanks for following, guys. About 67. Pretty close. I'm going to see if I can... Oh, look at all you people following me. Thank you. I'm going to do one more of this sort, and then we'll switch up the icing and we'll make a different sort. And that'll give me 6 of these. Barely got enough to get... I don't even know if I do. Maybe I'll have to cheat with this. Weather in Canada from Ukraine, and it's raining. Actually, it's overcast. It was raining. It wanted to snow, but we don't really get much in the way of snow in New West. I'm just going to put a little bit of this darker blue in the back end of this bag, and I'm really just cheating because I don't really want to use the back end. Oh, presents, thank you. It's really there more for pushing down the color that I want. We might get a little bit of it. We'll see. I don't really want the dark color. Oh, here comes the dark color. This one's going to be a little darker than the other. That's okay. Yeah, it's a little bit darker in the center, but that's okay. Ooh. Put the little green beads on. Prezzies! Thank you. Oh my goodness. When I first started on TikTok and somebody sent me presents, I had no idea what that was. I couldn't believe that you can do that on there. And then I got, what was it? It was like a carousel kind of thing. That was really wild. Don't live near you. You'd be ordering all the time, would you? Okay, so there's the hydrangea. Okay, now I'm going to do a different color. Be like the nicest neighbor making you a tray of goodies every Christmas. Well, you should see what I do at Christmas. It's crazy. Crazy. Now we're going to do some, I'm going to use some Russian tips. And we're going to make, thanks Poppy. Who said it was amazing? Thank you. I'm going to make some Russian tips, which I love working with. They're fun. Take some of that. I have a little bit of pink left from yesterday. Got a cottage in Whistler. Ooh, there's snow there. We're going to put just a little bit of this pink. I don't like to throw it out even when it's little because it's perfectly decent. I don't want to get my fingers in it. We'll see. It'll help to color. Oh, look at the pretty purples and reds. Holy moly. Holy moly. Follow. Oh, where did those? Look at those. Who's sending those presents? Thank you. Oh, 18 facts 18. Is that what that says? Clicked really fast. Good. I'm here for a little bit. I've got quite a few to do here. Time for the microwave for 2 seconds. Hang on, I'll be back. That's better. Oh, lots of hearts. Thank you. Hey Janice, how is everybody today? What country? My name's Anita and I live in Vancouver, well, New Westminster, just outside of Vancouver, Canada, British Columbia. I lived in Toronto until 2 years ago, coming up to 3. And I retired, to this lovely city. Thought the weather would be a little bit better here. And there's that pretty pink, the blueberry pie. Hi to Macy from Britain. Hi Marlene, I've been to a winter peg. Do you have an Amazon wish list? It's funny you should ask, I do. If you click my link, it should come up there. Thank you for asking. There's always supplies on there. It's amazing how much. I'm Bethany from Yorkshire. Some of you know this. Hey, Reese from Toronto. I'm actually from Ajax. Ritka from Britain. I was born in Southampton, England, but I came to Canada when I was 5. So that's sort of born in England, lived mainly in Toronto area all my life until 3 years ago. And now I'm here in Vancouver. Hey, Casey, thank you. I hate it when I miss your names and you follow me. You're from Southampton. Oh, Moneybags, thank you. Yeah, I hate it when I miss your names, but it goes so quickly. It's hard for me to say your name, and some of you, of course, don't have names. You've got numbers and whatever. Can I do an? I don't know what that was. Can I do a something? Anyway, I got to get some cupcakes going here. Plenty of time to chat in a minute after we get the cupcakes done, right? Watching from the Philippines. Okay, now just tell that this icing is going to be just a little soft for the Russian tip. I'm going to whip a bit more of this in here. Whip, whip, whip. We're coming up to the 100,000 number. Can I do a video for you? I'm not sure what that means, cute. Cute. I don't know. I don't understand that. Somebody asked me that once before and I wasn't really sure what that meant. I don't know how you do a video for me. Now coming up to 100,000 followers, and then I'm going to have to do something, right? Although TikTok's been funny the last 2 days. I've heard a lot of people complaining about it. I don't know what's up with it, but my views have been down a lot. I don't think a lot of them are getting shoved out, and I don't know why. But I've also noticed that some of my favorite TikTok people I haven't seen. It means you make an edit of you. I still don't know what that means either. What does making an edit of me mean? Do tell. Many hugs from Colombia. I will post it now and you can see it. Alrighty, that sounds fine. It's posted on your site then, right? I would imagine. Okay, now, I want, you should make a wedding cake. Oh, and I'm not going to do a wedding cake, that much I will tell you. However, I have had 2 thoughts. The one thought we talked about day before yesterday was me doing a 2-tiered cake. I could do that. And it would be a cake takeover. So you guys tell me what to do. And the other thought I had was, have you seen those? They're called pull-up doll cakes or tsunami cakes, where you lift up the acetate and the icing falls down. I've never done one of those. I thought, there's a possibility I could try that. Hi, Donna. So kick those ideas around in your head, see what you like the sound of. Oh, that looks like a fun to do. Yes. Now I'm going to put quite a bit of pink in here. watching. The second one sounds good. Have you seen them? The ones that run the tsunami cakes? If you Google it, a tsunami cake or a, they call them pull-up dolls. I don't know, because they pull up the skirt kind of thing. It might be quite interesting, but I like the other. You guys always have fun when I do the cake takeovers too, though. So I'm making this one much brighter. And it's going in the center. This icing is, cake takeovers are fun, yes. Bring you back here. I guess because TikTok has got a high percentage of younger people than me on here. You all have good eyesight, but I feel like I should write to TikTok and tell them for us oldies, we should have type that's a little bit bigger like it used to be. Make one, or grandmother please, they want cake. Hi. Anonymous, that's a good name. Anonymous followed the host. Well, thank you for coming. We're doing cupcakes. We're decorating cupcakes. And I'm making another one of these little sausage rolls. I hate it when it does that. That's when I didn't get it all the way around. But it is what it is. It'll be all right at the end of the day. Nobody will care but me. Okay, where's this? Okay, this is a Russian tip. You see, it's a great big one. And thanks, Lizzie. We're doing cupcakes. And it kind of, they're tricky at first. The icing has to be just, yeah, you get to learn, of course. That hole's not big enough, but anyway. If the icing's just not right, these just don't come out properly. And it works, these work really well with American buttercream, but of course, 4 dozen. But of course I don't work with American buttercream. Why would I want to make it easy on myself, right? Yeah. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, hello. How are you? Kenma? What time is it? Good question. It is noon. It's 12 o'clock noon. Let's bring this back over. Now that I realize that this makes it easier for us. Okay, once again, bag in my hand between my thumb and my forefinger. I just wrap that around and twist. You see the icing is already coming out already because it's under pressure. 7 p.m. there, right? Okay. Yes, I'm sweet because I got buttercream. Go back to work? I'll miss your love day. Oh yeah, well, it'll be good to go back to work though because that means things are getting better, right? So I start out in the center with this and you do it straight up. Yeah, this one's going to be a pain in the butt. I knew the icing was a bit liquid. We'll have to see if we can get any out. I might be changing tips on this. Oh, that one came out. See that one? Finally it came out. I like blue's my favorite color, but if you look at my post, you'll see black's the favorite color to wear. Hi guys. Oh, maybe this will work. Thanks for sharing the live. Thanks for following the host. Thanks for just generally being here and keeping me company in this COVID day. So I always put, I guess there's 7 flowers on here. I put 1 in the center. Ooh, that's a big tall one. Ooh, and guess what? I shouldn't have done that because I tipped it over. It's all right. It won't matter. So you can see why I did the darker pink in the center. Well, it's working well now. Working well now. See, these are pretty quick like that. Oh, thank you. More prezzies? Must be my birthday. What is it Rosie says? Box, 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 box. Have you seen her? I'm sure you have. All right. There's another one. Okay. What am I missing? No, she doesn't. I don't know what the answer to the question was, but apparently I don't. Oops. Icing's getting picky. It closes up the bud. See how it closed up the bud because it was wasn't happy anyway. I got 4 of those. My hat came from Panama. What a shock. Now I'm going to use the lighter color here. More prezzies, thank you. Now under pressure, and I keep it the angle of the bird, a little bird's beak. And I like to go in the tops, in the sides. These are one of my favorites. I'm doing all my favorites today because I can. Kind of pretty. You want to eat one now? You can eat one now. You can eat one. It's a good thing I never feel like eating one. People would be getting 11 instead of... Ruby can hear a dog in the hallway barking. All right, Miss Ruby. You posted the edit of me? Okay. Am I going to be able to find that? Where are you? Where are you? Cute? Cutie mix? Okay, I'm following you. Am I? Yeah, okay. Now I should be able to see you at some point. Here we are. Why did that not go down? Go down. There we go. Oh, look at that. You can't find my wish list? Is that what you said? It's on Amazon. It should click there. Did I do all of those? I guess I did all of those. You can't find my wish list. Kim. So you clicked on my profile and you went down to the Amazon? Oh, it's a long trip. Hang on. Put these in the fridge. Hang on, I'm making room in the fridge here. There's too many bits and pieces in my fridge. Hang on, I got it organized. I'm not sure what to tell you, Kim. It should be the profile and it should be Amazon. When you click on that, it should go to my wish list. But I did hear there were some issues with the link tree, so I don't know whether that's the problem. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I love that you're willing to help, but I don't know how to help you. All right. See if I can get one more out of here. One more. Let's use this one. It's got a better shape to it. It's always dicey to try and get the last of the icing out of a Russian tip. You'll see why it's so, Didn't work very well, but we'll say it's all right for now. I just have to put a little more green in this one. Oh, you found it? Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. All right, I guess we're only going to do 6 of that color because that's all there is. That one's a bit tinier, but it's all right. Love it when you smile. Oh, thank you. Hi from UK. How do you do something on Amazon because it's in dollars? I think the Amazon just converts it. I don't think that's got anything to do with me. Now, this is a tricky tip. Hi, Ava. This is a tricky tip. I had to order this from a specialty store. It's called a 402. And it took me forever to figure out how to use it. Some days it works and other days I struggle. So let's see what happens today. What color shall I make this? What color? What about yellow? Hi, Bobby. Yes, I am having an amazing day. I haven't done any flowers in yellow. I think I'm going to do a big, bright yellow flower. Green is for the leaves. I saved the green for the leaves. We've done the blue. I haven't done a purple yet. I think I'll do a purple in a minute, but I think this one I'm going to do yellow. Kim likes yellow. You'll see why it looks good in yellow in a second. So microwave it. Need another spatula. Every time I go to the dollar store, I buy these inexpensive little spatulas. They're no good for any heat, but for mixing the icing, they're fine. But because I go through so many. Who's pinging me? Nobody I need to respond to this second. So this is Chef Master. If you enjoy Anita's show, tapping on the, oh, tap on the screen, thank you. This is Chef Master, and they are, after years of trying all sorts of different gels, this one's my favorite. So many gels, they have a funny taste. At least I can taste it all the time, and I don't like it. And this says it's lemon yellow. That lemon yellow? How's my neighbor feeling? I'm not sure which neighbor we're talking about. The one who, if you're talking about my Toronto neighbor that fell off of a ladder, or whether you're talking about my neighbor in the building here who has been very flu-like, and we're staying away from her. Although we took her some supplies. It's coming. Colors develop, and especially like if I could leave this for an hour before I used it, it would be a brighter yellow. Thanks for following me, guys. You sent 136 likes. Wow. Yeah, I know, I got lots of likes. I'm a lucky girl. Put a little bit more. So I went to beautiful self. Can you please say hi to yourself? Oh, hi, Anita. I like blue. I like blue. There we go, that's getting better. I like that. So that'll be the outside of the flower. What kind of cakes do you do? Is it a hobby or a job? It's a hobby now. I used to teach cake decorating and cooking years and years ago. I don't anymore. Choose, what do we use? Maybe we'll use this. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this pink. You watch this. From Ireland, hi. This is some black from the other day. It takes a lot to make black. So once we've got it made like that, how long have I done this for? Max, be more specific. How long have I done cake decorating? How long have I done this for on TikTok? What would you like to really know? You're still on my feet cooking? I'm always on my feet, always on my feet. Well, that's a lie. I sit and watch TV every evening because I really like TV. That's pretty good. Nice pile of commercial cooking. Oh, I missed that. Something about commercial cooking. Didn't quite see what it was. How long have you been doing cakes for? About 8 years. Have I heard of milk cakes? No, I actually haven't. I don't know what milk cakes are. All right, this tip cannot go in one of the couplers. It doesn't fit. It's also missing. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Hello from Chicago. Chicago's in the house. I love Chicago. I've only been to Chicago twice, but I love it. I was wondering if you were ever a home ec or commercial cooking teacher. I used to teach cooking for the city of Toronto in the community center, but that was after I retired. Okay, so this yellow is going in here. Oops, I wish there were bowls like about this size that had a handle on them. That would be good. Hang on, I'm getting in a mess. Okay, there's that. You realize we haven't even finished 1 dozen. I've still got 3 more dozen to do this. Thank you for saying everything I wanted you to say. You're welcome. You used to teach there? Well, we probably know some of the same people. That's funny. Okay, from London, the UK. All right, I'm going to put the coupler in here. Where is it? Where is it? That on there, that on there. This is a grass tip. It's got lots of little holes. Hi from Birmingham. I saw something about a bigger mug, but it went by so fast I missed it. I wish they figured out, if it's not a rude question, how old am I? No, it's not a rude question. I'm 73. It might be a rude question when you're younger. There's a time when women don't want to tell their age, but now I don't care. No, I don't care. All right, so here's this sort of blacky, pinky, whatever color it was. And this is going to be for the centers of the flower. Newcastle. I'm young looking. That's because I'm on my feet all the time. Oh, I don't care that you asked my age. Doesn't bother me. No point in hiding it. You're still on my feet and active? Yes, I'm very active. I still rollerblade. I actually think that it's probably wrong on my birth certificate. Maybe my birth certificate was wrong. That's what I like to tell people. No, that's how old I am. My youngest is 47. Did you ever live somewhere other than Canada? Yeah, I was born in England. I lived in Southampton until I was 5. All right, so this is the 402, and it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky, especially if the icing's not quite right. So you have to make sort of like little chairs. The second row gets easier than the first. You just keep going around like that. A bowl with handle. You can get a big mug with a handle. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe that's what I should be looking for, some mugs. So I just kind of keep overlapping this. And I just keep coming in to the center. And it's kind of a squeeze and release technique so that it looks like that. And then I'm going to go in with this in the center and give it a squeeze. And put what I like to call stamens in there. How do I transport them? Very carefully. I have containers, although I'm a bit concerned because I don't have containers. They're supposed to be here tomorrow, so if they're not here tomorrow, I'll be in trouble. But once they're completely sealed with the icing like that, here we are. See how the icing's all the way around the edge. That'll keep the cupcake nice and soft. It'll be lovely for days. But put it in the fridge. Actually, that was the end of the first dozen. How about that? Let's do some more. Let's do some more. Is this for someone's order? Yes, it is. 4 dozen. This is going to a retro candy store in New Westminster. Just go round and round. Where she stops, nobody knows. You can see why this one was a little tricky. I said, thank you. He said, thank you. My daughter's asked to see the dog. She loves the flowers. Well, we'll bring Ruby. She's been here already today, but I'll bring her back at the end of the cupcake making. Stickies? No, it's Candy Alley. Candy Alley. I didn't see you on there. Hi. You should be doing schoolwork. I think there's more than one person on here that should be doing schoolwork that isn't. One more, maybe? One more? Yeah, I can hear that, Ruby. Somebody's hammering. One more. Oh boy. Running out of buttercream in the bag. Please let me just finish this one flower. Going to be a lot of center in this one. There. A lot of center, a lot of the black center. Okay, put these in here. Center in, I give it a squeeze. Oh, they're so pretty when this goes in. I like it when this goes in. I like it when the center goes in. It's really pretty. Put the leaves on. Thanks for sharing my video, my live, whatever we're calling it. Thanks for hanging out. What else am I thankful for? Everything. There we are. So we'll put some more of this pretties in the fridge. All right, now somebody asked me to make purple. So I'm gonna make some purple icing now, okay? Line up all the ones I made today. I'll show you in the fridge when we're finished today. We'll see all the ones I did. Let's do some purple. Let's put this away. Some purple. Who said use a measuring jug? Well, maybe not a measuring jug, but maybe this is a good idea. Can you make a larger cake? Not today, but yes, I got lots of cakes to make. Lots of cakes. So here's purple from the other day. There's never any point in trying to just use it from the day that I have green icing already. Because if you try and use it when it's kept in the bag like this, it's just hard. And look at that though, came out of there nicely. It's just hard and just doesn't work. Yes, this is not healthy eating. But if you do healthy eating, oh, I got my hand in that. We know what I'm like, mucky pup. If you do healthy eating was what I was going to say, it's nice to have a treat. As you all know. All right, I'm gonna just scrape this out of there and maybe mix it later. No, I think I'm gonna keep this a really dark purple. It'll be a nice contrast. Having said that, I'm going to put a little bit more frosting in here because I want a bit more of it, so it will make it a little lighter. And I need another one of these spatulas. Rebecca, thank you. What's your favorite cupcakes that you made? I like the florals. There's 2 or 3 different flowers that I make that I really like. One of which I'm going to do in a minute. I like the hydrangeas too. Have you made buttercream? How do you make buttercream? Look further down my post. There's a recipe that's called Secret Recipe. Of course, it's not a secret. It's my buttercream, or you can go on my blog if it's easier to find. Do you have any recipes or tutorials? This morning somebody asked me about YouTube, and they said they couldn't find anything, and I went and I looked on YouTube, and I've screwed something up on there because I have 2 Google accounts, and one, I must have clicked the wrong one by mistake, because one takes you to a tasty, entertaining site that has nothing on it. And now I have to figure out how to get back to the other one. So I don't know if you can find me on YouTube or not, but on YouTube I'm just Tasty Entertaining. There's not a Tasty Entertaining 220. That 220 is simply because TikTok wouldn't let me have it any other way. Okay, this is still too cold. I'm just going to warm it up a little bit more. Ooh, I almost went too far. Sign out of one account and back into the other. Yeah, except I couldn't find how to sign out. I couldn't find the log out button anywhere. It's probably just because I was trying to do it in a hurry. I'll figure it out. I've got a real mess with some of my social media. It's all sort of really close to being okay. I'm your favorite baker. I don't know how you're still going. I know, I tried that. I clicked the profile picture and nothing came up. Anyway, like I said, I probably just was in a hurry this morning and didn't really get where I needed to be. I will fix it. But I've got some messes between, it's mainly all attached to Google and Facebook. There seems to be like 2 sites of everything of mine, and it's really awkward. I wonder if I can use this. Yeah, it's got too big a hole. You can see all my videos? Oh, good. All right, well then maybe I don't have to worry about it. I can get rid of the other one. I want to do some real tutorials on YouTube instead of just, at the moment all I'm doing is reposting these lives, which is painful for you to go through. Can you make lilies? I've never done a lily, but I'm sure you could. Anyway, I want to do some proper tutorials without all the gift and the gab in the middle, so you can actually follow properly instead of me with my wayward train of thought going all the time. But I will do that at some point. Yeah, I get no tips other than the I did buy the Russian tips, but I have not bought other stuff, other tips. All right. Now this is the 104. It's a teardrop. Thanks, Janet. It's one of the most popular tips that I use and that most people use. You make the roses from it and petal flowers, which is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make a petal flower here. I think that'll probably be enough. Have to exercise, eat healthy, and I want to start. What if you made a verified TikTok cake? Yeah, I thought about doing that. I've seen people do that, except I'm not verified, so. Ugh, I got black icing on that. I'm hoping this isn't too warm, but we'll see. Oh no. See, these are just petals. Just like that. And then I'm going to do it a second time on top. And then I will take this and put it in the center, like that. Now I'm going to take the lighter one of these. We'll put a little petal on there like that. Be cool if you were verified. Yeah. It would be cool, but I don't think it really changes anything. What do you think? I mean, I've seen people that are that got millions of followers and they're not verified. I don't know if that verified means anything other than TikTok knows that you're for real. It would be cool, there's no doubt about that. But I don't know if there's anything more than that. I don't want to work in a cake shop, thank you very much. I've worked enough. I worked enough in my life, now I'm playing. This is all playing now. Something a little bit different. Dinner and breakfast, and you're really underweight. Yeah, we don't want to be a secret community. No, I never eat any of these. Sometimes people pay for them, and sometimes they're just for the local community, wherever. Sometimes I'm just doing stuff on here for you guys, which is why I really appreciate you helping me out with supplies and things like that. Here we are. See, it was a joke, and yes, we do. I didn't get that. I don't know what that says. I don't know what it says. Is somebody's name? What is that? Thanks for following me. Ooh, the colors are good. We've done 1.5 dozens. We've done 1.5 dozens. I'm still going to be here a while. Decided this would be easier if I brought this back. So you see the first layer, I keep it almost hard to work and shop because of the concentration. First layer, I keep the piping bag almost flat down. It's always the fat end that is on the cupcake. Even now, it's the fat part of the that flower's a little crooked. Must have gotten blown over in the wind. A little blown over. With a darker green this time. See what we think. Darker green's pretty. Good morning from Melbourne, Australia. Good morning. I did pink already, but we'll probably do some more. I'm going to finish up the purple icing right now. I do one color until it runs out. This is another flower that's very fast to do. I dare everyone to share this. Oh, thank you, Tristan. It didn't dawn on me, I know this is silly, but it didn't dawn on me until the other day that when you share it to somebody, you have to have somebody in mind. It's not like you're sharing it, just telling the world, hey, Anita's on here. You have to have somebody to share it. Until you see the confetti. You guys are awesome. You're my cheerleaders. It's too bad we can't actually all get together at some point. Wouldn't that be fun? I could bring the cupcakes. Thanks for sharing, guys. Yeah, I've now told my daughter that, my Vancouver daughter, that sometimes she's going to get TikToks from me that mean absolutely nothing to her because she'll have no interest in them, but I do because they're my followers, so I'm sharing them. Ooh, unknown caller. Let's see who that is. Hello?
Hi, calling you from the legal department of service.
Oh, yes. One of those spams again. They're calling me from the legal department of Service Canada. They're going to take me away to the jail or something. I should turn that phone off. I know. I know. I don't know who they think. Well, I actually do know somebody in the building that actually fell for that, which is really too bad. But, pretty ones. Thanks, Carly. You work for Service Canada? Yeah, I actually had a girl in the building. Wait till I put these in the fridge and I'll tell you the story. One more. So this girl, she's about, well, she's a woman. She's about 55 years of age. And she came to my door one day and asked me if I would help her because Service Canada had called her and they were apparently parked out front and they were going to take her to jail if she didn't jump in her car and go and get $900 to pay a bill. But because they didn't trust her anymore, they wanted it in Google Play cards. So she got in the car and she drove to different drugstores buying Google Play cards, and that's when she came back here. She said to me she didn't know how to get the codes off the back of them to send to Service Canada. And that's when I was able to tell her that she was in the middle of a scam, and we stopped. I mean, she had $900 in Google Play cards, but at least she had them and she hadn't given them to somebody else. But they had her terrified. Some people believe this stuff, and it's awful when they do. So I was glad that I was there, that's for sure. And actually it was funny because the guy called right when she was standing here with me at the door. So I invited her in, and when the guy answered, I said to him, "Oh, I'm glad you called. Please don't hang up. I have the girl here with the $900. And he said, "Oh, good." And I said, "But I don't hang up because I have the police on the other line." And then he called me a foul name and he hung up. I don't know what he thought I was going to do when I was pretending the police were on the other line. But No, they there was another time one of them called, because I get the calls here all the time. I don't know about you, but we get them all the time. Another time somebody called and my other neighbor was sitting here having coffee, and she answered the phone and she said, "Aren't you ashamed of yourself?" And they said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." And then they hung up. All right, we're getting quite the flower garden in here. We have these 3 to do to finish this. I work for the police. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, they call again. I'm going to have to remember that. Actually, that's really funny. I said that. If they call again, of course they're going to call again. I'm doing well, thank you. These cupcakes are for a local vintage candy store. She likes to buy them from me occasionally. Lots of love. Now you're hungry. Oh, you get the calls from your Service Canada phone? That's funny. That's really funny. It's just a shame. I mean, it's hard to believe that people believe it, but they really do. Finish these. Let's see if we can make these into a different shape, just to be interesting. Yeah. Glasgow, 9 p.m. I bet the views there. Are you on an estate or in a village or a town? No, I'm in a town. And I'm living in a condo or a flat, depending on what you want to call it. I'm on the top floor. It's a 4-story building. That's how I put the icing in the bag. Yeah, it makes it easier. So this one, we're going to put like a little Hershey's Kiss size center. I don't think I can do it like that. Can I do it on there? Oh, maybe. No, this one's really crooked. Well, this one has a little bit of problems. It'll be fine. I can't do it on the turntable, but it's okay. Hi, Sienna. It's okay. We'll do it up here. Can you say hi to Libby? Hi, Libby. Hi, Libby. Hi, Libby. This one's better. Wipe that tip off there. Hi, Poppy. You've been in an accident and you oh no, am I hurt? Well, let's hope you're not. Just go around the edge here. That's another one. Ooh, is that Alicia? Samantha? Hey, Harry. I don't think there's enough icing in here to do another one of those. We'll do the petal one. Okay, this is the 24th cupcake. We have 2 dozen more to do. 2 dozen more. Whoa, confetti. Thank you. Baking is so amazing. So I know some of you answered me. How many of you are going to try my challenge of the one-handed breaking an egg? Ooh, now we're on fire. First we have confetti and then we're on fire. Oh, and now we got prezzies. So, one-handed challenge, yes. I want to see duets with that, or stitches. You don't even have to bake, Jacob. You can do the one-handed egg challenge, whether you bake or whether you don't. All right, those 2 in the fridge. Purple, yellow, pink, and blue. Oh, there's one more. Let me get something for a second. I've done pink. I've done purple, yellow, pink, and blue. So let's just see. One of the things they asked me to do, you got more shell than egg? Oh. Sarah, I think you're onto something. Oh, I can't get it open. It's frozen. Frozen. Yeah, so let's, I'm just gonna wash this because whoever gave me this idea, it was easier. So hang on while I wash this. This is the red icing from the other day. Yes, orange, red. Ooh, teal, that's a good one. Let's see about getting this up to temperature, but I need that bowl. Oh, nearly broke it. Just wipe this little mess down here while we start fresh with this next dozen. So I don't get too bad. There. All right. Hey, can I be moderator? Thank you. You can't be moderator today. We have all our moderators today. We've been on here now for an hour anyway. But thanks for asking. There'll be other days because boy knows I'm going to be here a lot. I've got 3 cakes to do next week. Plus I've got 10 dozen cupcakes that have to be done in the upcoming weeks. It's going to take a little while. Thanks for following me, guys. I don't know what was on. I was saying earlier that whether there was some bot cleaning out, that I lost a bunch of followers overnight last night for some unknown reason. Maybe they suddenly decided they didn't like baking. It's a bad time to be hungry. Yes. There's the red. Okay, let's get a little bit of white in here. the volume up. Microwave it. Oh, that's not going to be long enough. Here we are. What did I miss? She's not your Nana. You should make cookies and cream cupcakes. Hey, Betty White. How are you? Life is good. Well, it could be better if we didn't have COVID or if we had vaccinations, but under the circumstances, it's pretty good. I still get to make cupcakes. I still get to be here. We just got 10K. Congratulations. Am I live tomorrow? I don't, tomorrow's Friday. No, Thursday? I'm not sure yet. I know I'm not on Friday this week. Okay, that looks pretty good. Not bad? Yes, that's what we call me. I'm TikTok Nana. Mackenzie, I live in Canada. What's Canada like to live in? Canada's a lovely place to live. It's, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, quite frankly. We get all 4 seasons, which I actually really like, although I do prefer a shorter winter. And everything's pretty easy peasy here. Oh, you have the vaccine already? I wish. What's your president? We don't have a president. We have a prime minister, and he's Prime Minister Trudeau. Hey, princess. Go check her out. Have a look at what her crocheting is like. She's awesome. Some of the stuff she's making is unbelievable. So cute. I can't crochet. I can knit, but I can't crochet. I've never learned. I think I'm going to cheat just a little on this. Hey, from Scotland. Hi, Nikki. Nikki, yes, there's Nikki. Hi. Oh my gosh, I just licked my fingers to open the bag. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to put that in there. She asked me to make some that were Valentine-y, just on the edge of being Valentine-y, because it's a little bit early. She just wanted to whet their appetite, I guess. So I'm just going to make these sort of like the cheating roses. I think that will work well. We don't have, oh, Phoenix, you said that? Because we don't have curfew here. Boris Johnson is banning everything. Betty White remembers the Queen, when the Queen was born. I don't know. Hey, Betty White. I remember the Queen's coronation. All right. Oh, you can't see. Oh, yeah, no, you can. Thanks for following the host, guys. So big squeeze in the middle. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. It's a bit not good. I thought maybe I could cheat and turn the turntable, but it's not as good. It's better if I just do it properly. That's better. It's the 1M. M is in Margaret. Hey, from Cornwall. Thank you. Were you in England when the Queen was crowned? No, I wasn't. I was here in Canada. I came to Canada in 1951. That'll give you a hint how old I am. Let's just put those up there because I'm going to put some sprinkles on them. Hey, from Greece. Oh, Greece was on my bucket list to come last year. That didn't happen. We don't get, ooh, Prezzies, thank you. We don't get an option for what vaccine we get, I don't think. I mean, at this point, I'd just be happy to have an option to get one. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the fast ones. They're both the same, yeah. I'll just take them. This is going to be one of the only times that I'm pretty happy about how old I am, because I'll get the vaccine fairly quickly, if there is such a thing. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hello from Tucson. Oh, that's the other place I want to go. I want to go to Arizona. Thanks for following me, Kia. Hey, that's the kind of car I drive. I drive a Kia. Now, what I thought I'd do with these, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 8. Oh, we'll just do 8. I've got some little sprinkles. Hey, from Australia. Only where the boys are. So I've got these. Yeah, I know. Give you anxiety. I've got these. And I have some of these. I'd like to do them all the same. Which one would you like me to do? So maybe my moderators can help me take a tally. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So let's vote for which ones I should be putting on all 8 here. 1, 2, or 3. So moderators, tally them up for me, please. I'll give you a second. All right, what do we think it is? Janice or Tristan or Janet? Can you tell me what we're doing? It's 2. Tristan says it's 2. So 2 for the win. Was that 2? This is 2? Yeah, okay. The little tiny hearts. All right. We'll put the little tiny hearts on. You're the pretty. Well, I have 4 more to do for Valentine's, so I can maybe do the other hearts. So let's put the They're looking pretty. I think you guys made the right choice. That one needs a few more on it. They look pretty. Good choice. All right, let's put these in the fridge and we'll do some more. It's a good thing I cleaned out the fridge before I started this morning. Okay, so this time, hi, cute. What to time are you just now? I'm not quite sure what that says. Yes, oh, where are you? Where are you? We plan to get together for coffee. Yeah, as soon as we get out of this COVID thing. Yes, okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take this little bit of, yeah, Janet, I kind of thought that might be sooner than later now that February 5th is coming up, and that's when our sort of lockdown period's supposed to be coming to an end. But after what Bonnie said the other day, I don't know that I see that happening, do you? So this is what I'm going to do. I think it might be a little longer for us. Unfortunately, ours is not over until March. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough. I'm going to get some white, because we don't have any white ones. Microwave it. Yeah, COVID's really put a damper in our lives, hasn't it? Give this a nice mix. Yeah, I'm going to show you what I want to do on this one and see if we can make it work. It doesn't always, it depends on how clever I can be. And I'm not always. Do I ship to UK? I don't ship anywhere. In fact, I don't even ship locally. I make everybody come and pick them up. Just because I'm only doing this for fun, so I don't want extra work of driving them around. I'm going to get a little bit, let's see, creative here, hopefully. I've run out of my favorite couplers, so now I'm using these. That's okay. Oh, actually, I have another idea. Just because I'm lazy, I'm going to go this route first. And then I'll go that route. And put the white in here. You asked me what my favorite, somebody asked me what my favorite cupcake was. And I'll show you the kind of thing that I really like. Maybe it's not this one specifically. But this is that 1M tip that we were just using. Oh, need the turntable back. Okay. So this time I'm just going to put just a little bit of icing on here in no particular order. I do use Swiss meringue, and this is actually Swiss meringue, some of it. Some of it is actually Italian, depending on whether I made it yesterday or today. Hello from UK. So this will be the last of the almost Valentine's looking cupcakes. So what I'm going to do, these are the ones I made the other day, and I froze them, although they've been sitting out here. So we'll see how many of these I have. I like to get 3 on a cupcake, but that's not going to happen because I don't have 3 of each. So maybe we'll put 3 on 2 of them. We'll just leave the others like they are. It's actually a rose. Now, here's what I like about this. So if you take, we're going to take, where's the bag? Let's do it red. So this is where I'm going to use that other little coupler. You guys have been on here forever. So this, oh, there's two of them. That would be difficult. This is a number 5, I think. Yeah, it's a number 5 tip, just a round circle. You take this, and this little tiny bit of red that we've got left over here. And, oh, the white's in the wrong bag. You've been here from the start? You must be getting fed up. Are you getting fed up being here since the start? I'm going to cheat on this bag because I can't be bothered. I'm just going to cut the end off. I'm not even going to use a couplet. Just going to put it right in the bag like that. No way. And then I'm going to squeeze the white and vanilla. Okay. Now, what I like to pretend that there's more of these little flowers that are about to bloom. And they're coming out. So I put a little bit of red there. Let's just do it on this one for now. So I just make a little bead of them. And then I take the white and I shove it right into the center. Just so it looks like it's starting to bloom. You just puff them up. Just kind of puffs them up. And on this one, I'm just going to I'm going to do them in reverse on the ones that are by themselves. So creative. I don't know how it works, but it's funny when you shove it in the center of the little pearl kind of thing, and they just kind of pop out. It's strange. And now we want some green leaves. We'll do the green on here. A little bit of green in. I don't make them quite so big over here. It just looks more like they're starting to bloom, I think. But these ones, they need a center. What was her channel again? Tasty Entertaining. Yeah, I really should get around to doing an actual tutorial on, oh, that one doesn't have any green on it, on my channel. I will. Oh, that one I forgot the green. Forgot the green. Okay, let's do. Yeah, so that's what that cupcake looks like. Now I thought what we would do, just because in keeping with them being maybe put one of these. Can't find your channel. Is it not in my bio? Jeez Louise. Really? I'll stick one of these on here. Yeah, these are all for Candy Alley. If it's not on my bio, then I will correct that, because I thought it was. There, so they've got a little bit of a Kit Kat cake. Yes, I have heard of a Kit Kat cake. We're down to the last dozen. The last dozen. Now these ones don't have to have anything to do with Valentine's. So you move the Valentine's stuff out the way. Okay. We haven't done any orange. What do you think? Shall I do some orange? I'm getting answers on shall I do some orange? Tristan says yes. Orange, yes, yes. All right, orange it is. I need to wash this bowl. Orange. Oh yes, you did have the idea of the marshmallows. Thank you for giving me that. It's a really great idea. I've got enough moderators on this one because we've been on an hour and a half now, honey. So, but I won't forget you. Let me just clean this off. make some. Yeah, teal might be good too. I love teal. It's one of my favorite. It's got about 2,000 more to go. Oh, you should have seen me last Christmas. Oh my gosh, I did a little bazaar for Christmas, and I had to make 1,000 cupcakes. I had a, yes, I'm the owner of the Cupcake Rock. Hang on, Janet, I'm just gonna go and get that. So this is my Cupcake Rock. It's got worn out instructions on the back, but I had a friend of mine paint this for me, and I go out in the neighborhood and I hide the rock. It's always in plain sight, and I always make sure that it's not in any spot that's dangerous or that lawnmowers can run over it or whatever. But I hide it, and when one of the neighborhood people find it, they post it on Instagram or Facebook and tell me that they found it and where they found it. And then they bring it to me and I give them a package of free cupcakes and they give me back the rock. So this is called the Cupcake Rock. It's sort of my mini advertising. Yeah, it's really fun. The kids get, well, I had one woman tell me that she hunted for it for 5 hours and never did find it. But you can see it's getting worn out. It's been around for a couple of years now. And I give away a dozen cupcakes a month, but I do it in a 4-pack, so 3 times a month they can find it. So that's my Cupcake Rock story. All right, this one is going to be the orange. It's an inspiration. It's fun, and I love watching the kids. If you look on my Instagram, I think under the, what are they called? Not the stories, but the things that stay on the top of your Instagram. I can't think of the name of them right now. I think you can find some of the Cupcake Rock pictures where the kids have found them. And they're so cute. They do little videos. One family was out there and they had big magnifying glasses and the kids were looking for it. It was really cute. Highlights. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. The highlights. In the highlights, you'll find the Cupcake Rock and some of the stories that the kids did. More orange or not? Thank you. They're my fave. I've been doing the Cupcake Rock maybe 2 years now. It's been a while. You like the color? I think this is good with the rest of them. I think it's pretty good like it is. A little more orange. All right, we'll split the difference. We'll do one more drop. Oh, maybe not. Girl. I'm in too much of a mess to pick you up right now, Ruby. I think she thinks it's bone o'clock again. It's not bone o'clock. The kitchen's still closed, Miss Ruby. Oh, it's treat o'clock. I thought it's funny. I thought it was 1:30, but apparently it's treat o'clock. Just a second. Apparently it's treat o'clock. Yes. Oh, this is some lovely dried liver. Oh no, it's heart. Dried heart, Ruby. You need more heart. There you go, baby girl. Have to keep the boss happy. Have to keep the boss happy. No, decline. Treat o'clock. Yes, treat o'clock, bone o'clock. There's all those different times of days. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. It's not bad. Shall we try another Russian tip with this one? That might be nice. You make Valentine's cake for Ruby's birthday. Jake, Miss Ruby will be here at the end of the video, the live. I'll bring her out to show. But right now she's just going to have her treat while I finish up this last dozen cupcakes. That's it, Ruby. You can only have 2 of those right now. No, that's plenty. Plenty, little girl. Which one of these will we have? Against my better judgment, I'm going to try this one. Thanks for following me, guys. You can hear that, can you, Ruby? I hear you. Noisy. Noisy. What color? What color do you think I should put in the center of this? Oh, maybe I'll do white. I got it right here. Okay, that's enough. Just a little bit of barking at a time. Every time I tell Ruby that, every time, she's not stopped. Every time I tell Ruby that she's barked long enough, she tells me that I talk way more than she barks, so I should get over it. Now, I don't have a cat, although she's only as big as a cat. Well, she's not even as big as a cat. She only weighs 3.5 pounds. I thought she'd be bigger. Did you watch a YouTube video on how to what? I haven't started any of the cupcakes yet. We're still working on a bunch of stuff. Yeah, your cat's bigger. Probably. Most cats are. Definitely the dogs are. You guys. I'm going to put this chip in. Oh, I didn't cut it big enough. I have a thing about it. I can never cut these big enough. Yeah. Now, this frosting might be a bit soft for this, so I had a baby on January 22nd. Oh my goodness. Oh, you had your baby, Chevy girl. Congratulations. I remember it was going to be February 5th, wasn't it? I think it was February 5th you told us. Or the 4th or the 5th. That's awesome. How much did she weigh? The 3rd. 3rd was her due date. And you were early. Oh, that's good. They induced you though, I think, didn't they? That's good. That's terrific. Look, we've had a birth on my live. That's how long I've been on today. 7 pounds, 13 ounces. Oh, good weight. Will she notice my MW? Emma, what's an MW? All right, let's see. Will it work? Yeah. No, I think it's going to be a trick. Not going to be. I think it's going to be too soft. Oh, maybe. That's what I said last time. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, it's not too bad. I'm not going to tip it because it's causing me grief. Maggie, thank you. You can eat all the frosting. You have to have a decent amount of pressure and just the right amount of lift to get these Russian tips. Yeah, I got too much mess here. There's too much mess. One of you can jump in your car and come on over and clean up. It didn't do very well, that last one. Come on, Russian tip. You know what my motto is, don't you? If it doesn't work, eat your mistakes. Only problem with that problem, right, that one right now, is these are for another customer, so I can't really eat them. Well, that one almost worked out. It's got the white in the center. Yeah, they look better. This will be the last one. Yeah. Oh. I'm getting in a mess. And that one wasn't really very good at all. It's okay. Dark green or light green? Should I go with the dark green? Eat your mistakes? Yes. I'm your inspiration? Well, oh, look at this. One dark. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, dark, light, light. All right. I'll fix you guys. I'll do some of both. Well, the dark green's pretty good with this. We'll do some of both, though. That one. Add both, yes. All right, we'll do another one with the dark green while I've got it in my hand. I could actually do dark green and light green on both cupcakes. Or some of each. They look pretty good. Looks like pumpkins, yeah. Well, when the customer ordered these, they specifically asked for cupcakes with lots of frosting. Yes, I think you're right. It would add lots of dimension. Shall we see? So we'll put some light green. Yeah, actually the light green on its own is a little bit lighter than I think it should be. That's what it looks like on its own. But I think we will add some of the dark green to it and see what we think. Just a little bit here and there. It does give it that dimension. You're so right. That looks pretty. I like them with the two colors, do you? I do. Yeah, so they specifically asked for flowers that had lots of icing, not just a little bit. So if I'm missing any of your questions, guys, when I finish up, we'll do some Q&A and I'll come back and answer anything that you wanted me to talk about when we get these all in the fridge before I say goodbye today. Yeah, I really do like them with both colors. I think I'm going to go back in and add some of the light. I think whosever idea that was, it's a capital suggestion. Well, normally I take them all out of the fridge and I put them on the counter and I let you have a look at all of them. But there's 4 dozen this time and that's a lot. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just flip the camera and I'm going to just show you inside the fridge. Yeah, they're definitely better with both. Definitely better. See, if you look at it beforehand, or almost beforehand, and then when it's got the two colors all together, yeah, they look really good, don't they? All right, we've got 2, 4, 6, 7 more to do, so 7 more. Where did I put that? Okay, I'm going to do this one. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I don't think there's any in that one. Try again. Janice, was it you that wanted teal? Yes, okay. I'm going to do this one for you. After I get a spatula. I'm working in the bowl that had a little bit of green icing, but that won't affect this. We're making buttercream cupcakes. We've done pink and purple. Where are you from? I'm from Vancouver, Canada. My name's Anita. It is almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Is that teal enough? Or do you want more blue in it or more white in it? More blue? A little more blue? Oh, it's perfect? Oh, okay, it's perfect. All right. All right, put that one away. Okay, I need a tip. Let's see. Let's do one of those, one of those. Okay, I'll show you what I'm going to do for this one. I'm going to make this one not about flowers. Oh my goodness. So I'm putting a 104 tip on here to start with. And then I got this tip, which is a 32. I'm going to put the frosting in here. Be nice if it was all mixed. Like so. Schools are closed until at least the 8th of March. Oh, are they? 8th of March? I did not know that. You've done a sort of light yellow? No, I think we did a fairly bright yellow. Now, for this one, I'm going to keep the fat end down. And I'm going to draw a squiggly line across the cupcake. And then I'm going to do it to fill up the space as well. Like that. I'm going to do that on a couple of cupcakes. Hey. I don't think you're going to get any other colors today. I think this is going to finish us up. It's down here. My daughter Rebecca suggested I do that tsunami cake for 100,000. And let me tell you, I dreamt about it last night. I'm starting to do cake decorating in my sleep. Are they the same as buns in the UK? I don't know if I don't know. I would have thought buns were bread. Are buns not bread? Same as buns but with icing? I don't know. They're sweet. They're sweet, that's for sure. A bun is bread. Yeah, a bun is bread. No, these aren't buns. These are cakes. Cakes. So I'm just going to finish them up with this color because I really like the color. I think it'll go well with everything else that we've got. This cupcake, see how it's got the bump in it? Again, that's a sign of it being in a spot that it didn't like. It was too hot in the oven. Unfortunately, somebody's got to be in the spot they don't like. All right, now I'm going to take that tip off. How much is a box of your cupcakes? A dozen are, oh, that's going to hold. They usually sell a dozen for $45 Canadian. So make some little kind of star-like things. And then I'm going to do a little round. Although that's not going to work on everything because I just realized I'm probably going to run out of icing. But you know those bullets I've been dying to use? Those bullet sprinkles? Do I have a shop or just a website? No, just a website. This is just a hobby. I'm retired, at least I'm supposed to be. At least I'm supposed to be. Thanks for following me. Yeah. Oh, I knew it. I could tell that wasn't done up. Didn't want to be done up. Yes. Okay, so these four that are done like this. I gotta get the bullets that I want to use. These would have been perfect, except they don't have the right color anymore. But I'm going to use this color. Let's put, yay, a place for the bullets. They look cool. See, I did have blue ones, but I only got one blue one, so we won't use the blue one. They're cool. I don't know what they're like to eat, those things. Got some itty bitty tiny sprinkles. I think I'd like to see a few of these on here. Just to add to the... Yeah, they look cool. These sprinkles, I love sprinkles. I don't use them that much because I do so many flowers, but they're fun. So that's what one of those looks like. How's that? Yeah, this is my house. Well, they look pretty with the rest. Okay, so we have 3 cupcakes to finish. We ran out of frosting, so I don't want to put red with that. I could put a different tip and put green on there. I don't want to do black. Here's another green. Should I do white? I've got a little bit of white. This is the little bit of white that's left. I think that's our choice. And we'll take it from here. Yeah, that'll do. And that's it. We're going to do this one. Where is that blue that I just... Gotta find that, a different coupler. Oh my goodness. That was a mess. That was a mess. I'm going to put it in here. And it'll be a bit blue and a bit white, right? Because I'm using the This will actually should be quite pretty. Pardon. Why do you put it in the microwave? Because buttercream, Italian meringue, and Swiss meringue are really sensitive to temperatures. It has to be the perfect temperature, otherwise it complains. So if I find it looks like it's too air bubbly, I microwave it for 5, 6, 7 seconds so that I can whip it and get the bubbles out. So I'm going to put a blob on each one, whoops, to try and match them. Who knows, maybe we'll get enough out to almost do it. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's a nice color. And there we are. So, in keeping with these designs, I'm going to use the silver bullets on here. I've never tried eating one of these. I just can't imagine what they might be like to bite into. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite colors too. So they're sort of the same, but they're sort of different. There we are. 4 dozen cupcakes. Took us, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. Took us a while. Put these in, and then I'm going to show you in the fridge. Now I am going to have a small fit if my cupcake holders don't come tomorrow. Okay, come, I'll show you. Licorice flavor, whew, I don't know about that. Flip the camera. Here's the mess. Isn't this nice? It actually won't take too long to clean up, but it is a bit of a mess. Oh. And then there's everything that I've thrown in the sink. Okay, so, yes, you are late. Unfortunately. So it's good. Oh, look at the name. That's funny. Look at the name of the wine. I never noticed that before. Look at the wine, Janice. Isn't that funny? So I have to buy more eggs because I'm almost out of eggs. And then up here we have the purple and the blue and the yellow. You see there's no food. I've had to move it all and rammed it into the drawers. There's red back there. And then up there, there's more. How do you ship them? I don't ship them. I have little containers and people come and get them. So that's what they look like. Yeah, well, they're all going to go in individual containers. So it's just, yeah, the purple and yellow, they'd be good Easter coming up. Molly, you can't say that they'd be too pretty to eat because when people say that, I'm like, great, now what? And I'll show you where Miss Ruby is. Hang on while I make you dizzy. Oh, I'm surprised. Here's where she is. Oh, you can just see the tongue. Oh, she's tired. You can barely see her in there. Yeah, it looks like a florist fridge. You're right. Wait, Ruby, come. There she is. Oh, were you tired? People aren't going to recognize you when you go to the groomers, are they? So this is my 3.5 pound doodle. She's all fur right now. Her little pink tongue. All right, so to all my moderators, thank you very much for helping out today. Thanks, Tristan. I've removed you. Thank you very much for helping out. Here's what the weather looks like outside today. This is out my front patio. There's a nice playground there. But that's the view. Thanks, Molly. Thank you. All right, everybody, thanks for coming. Thanks for following me. Thanks for sharing the video. Thanks for all the prezzies and the fun. And I'll see you. Thanks, Lefty. I'll see you in a day or two. Bye, everybody.